Hey guys, welcome to HipHughes History. I had a kid come in my classroom today, a kid going to college, and he said, Mr. Hughes, I think I want to be a teacher. What makes a great teacher? And I said, kid, what are you doing in my room and why are you asking me? And then I decided to think about it and come up with an answer. And here's my recipe for great teaching. There's only 4 ingredients. I got them on the stove right now. I'm gonna go grab a big bowl of it and see if I can't serve it up to you. Here's HipHughes' recipe for great teaching. 25% content knowledge. Look, whatever you're teaching, you need to understand the content. You need to be one step ahead of everybody. You need to understand the content beyond the curriculum because you're generally interested in it. It needs to be something that's part of your life. If you're a social studies teacher, you should be watching documentaries and watching the news and reading different types of print and having your ear to the pavestone. And if you're a science teacher, you should be watching like biology documentaries. And if you're a math teacher, I don't know what the hell you gotta do, but you should love your content and always be immersed in it and always be a lifelong learner. If you want your kids to be lifelong learners, then what are you doing? If you're gonna be a teacher, fall in love with your content and then be ready to hate it a little bit because the kids aren't gonna love it like you do. 25% pedagogy. Pedagogy just basically means a belief in a certain type of methodology. And many times teachers are very absorbent to other people's methodologies. They have publishing companies come in and ed reform companies come in and they tell them, this is a great way, this is the way you should be doing it. And maybe it'll work, you should be flexible and try new things, but in your hearts of hearts, you should have a very strong paradigm about what you believe learning is. I believe learning is invisible. I believe I can't teach anybody anything. I believe that all I can do is facilitate a journey into an experience which allows that individual user to have some type of learning experience. So I believe in inquiry. I believe in new literacies. I believe that children should be making things, not just eating things. I believe in the power of the visual word. I believe in music. I believe in the print. I believe in movies. I believe in me. You really have to believe in the methodology and the pedagogy that you're going to be entertaining in the classroom. And if you believe it, be flexible to change it, then you should be good to go. 25% content knowledge, 25% methodology, pedagogy. We got half the stew. 25% authenticity. Now we're going to start getting into the warm fuzzy stuff. Authenticity, I mean, you need to be for real. You need to be for real in how you talk and how you act. You need to be for real in what you're doing in the classroom. You need to be a real life human being. Don't be a phony. If you're putting on a mask and going to school, kids know that the second they see you and you're going to lose them. You notice I haven't talked about behavior management, right? I'm not going to talk about classroom management because if you for real, you have a strong pedagogy, you know your content, you're going to have classroom management. So make sure that you know who you are before you walk into that classroom and don't hide it. If you're a nerd, be a nerd. And if you're a goofball, be a goofball. And if you're serious, carry yourself in that serious manner. But be real because that's your best shot. Your best shot. Kids trust realdom. Be real, be authentic, go get her. 25% human relationships. 25% of knowing how to talk to people, of knowing how to interact with human beings, how to look at them in the eye, how to understand their feelings, to have empathy, to understand psychology. I always tell people before you become a teacher, be like a waiter or waitress, a server. Work with the public, really, in a very real way. Get to understand different types of people and how to interact with them. Because that's the magic mojo of teaching, is how to convey to somebody an idea and to convince them to do something. You need to be real with them on a very personal level. And I don't mean like you have to be friends. I understand you can't be their friends. I got friends. I don't need kid friends. But you definitely have to be interested in them. Give them a smile, give them a joke, stand in the hall, be part of their lives because we're here. This is our life, this is their life, we're interacting with each other. And if you have that realdom in your human relationships, that's when it just becomes magic. That's when kids believe in you because you believe in them. I sound like Walt freaking Disney. So there you go, there's the recipe. Are good teachers made or born? I think it's both. It takes a lot of hard work. But if you have those 4 ingredients, you should be good to go into the classroom and to find your voice, to find your teacher voice, and to make that magic happen. know that learning is magic. There you go, guys. That's HipHughes history for now. We'll see you next time when we're teaching on the YouTubes. If you haven't subscribed, there's still time. Don't worry. Just click my face and go to HipHughes history. Check it out right now, and maybe you could become a subscriber. That would be awesome. We'll see you next time when I'm teaching on the YouTubes. Where attention goes, guys, energy flows. I'm done.